Salutations everyone! Ruby Moonrose here to share my review with my thoughts and feelings on the 3-episode animation prequel to Sonic X Shadow Generations titled Earth Beginning. I cannot even begin to describe how this and all the Shadow fans are going nuts along with me. So I suggest you strap in and hang on, because you guys are in for a ride. The thing I love most about this prologue, as a whole, is how they expanded on the relationship between Shadow and Maria, as well as her character. Even in Shadow's standalone game, we didn't learn much about her. We knew she was important to Shadow, we just didn't know how much or why. This animation gives us a clear picture of who Maria was and what she meant to him. The two, in a sense, were like yin and yang and loved each other like siblings. Shadow is there for Maria when she's weak physically, and in turn is there for Shadow when he feels weak emotionally. I'm also glad we finally get to see how much Maria's illness actually affected her. It shows us just how bad her illness really was. Shout out to Stephanie Shea, BTW, for her stellar performance with Maria. Her voice is perfect for these types of characters. Those who may seem weak but have a strength of heart and are a light to others, which is exactly what Maria was to Shadow. A light shining his way through the darkness of his insecurities. I honestly was not expecting the action of this to leave me on the edge of my seat as it did, but holy crap! Shadow's not just using homing attack or chaos spear like he does in the games. In this, you actually get to see him use hand-to-hand combat, and he looks like he has had actual combat training. Just look at this fight scene in episode 1 with him and Airman. That, my friends, is on par with Dragon Ball Z fighting, and the clean and crisp animation only amps it up. We also got the band back together with Team Dark, and it was a real treat seeing them fight as a team. I especially love where Shadow and Rouge meet up, and they're taking out robots while chatting, like their friends who just happen to meet up at the grocery store while grabbing the special on sale. Omega being the tank, yet also the comedy relief, is great as well. And can we all just agree that this scene ups Shadow's badassery level to 11? And you know, if they got this scene from that one bit in the Dragon Ball Z abridged movie, I wouldn't be surprised.
Alright, 14, give it back.
Plus, Shadow catching the rocket in midair, not just once, but twice, is incredible. It's no question that the animation team went above and beyond for these fight scenes. I've always believed that music and songs can give you a better perspective of a situation more than anything. And the song that they give us at the end of episode 3 is just an emotional gut punch that rips your heart out while handing you a giant box of tissues, because good Lord knows you're gonna need them. The ending song, titled Without You, explains Shadow's long-standing guilt and loss that he's still going through after losing Maria. The images of her and him being together on the earth as this plays, it's beautiful and heartbreaking as Shadow fights back the lingering feelings he has. It also doesn't hurt they were able to get Casey Lee Williams for the vocals. Yes, that's right, Ruby fans. They got the singer that's been rocking the vocals for the Ruby soundtrack for this, and it's honestly one of her best. I'm actually still kicking myself because I didn't even realize it was her until I read the credits, and I've only been listening to her songs for the past 10 years. Casey, who actually wrote this song, poured Shadow's feelings perfectly through this, making us cry yet support Shadow as he approaches the Earth to confront an enemy from the past. I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say that Dark Beginnings was an amazing pre-show for Shadow's grand return as a playable character. And it's about time, because we've only been waiting about, what, almost 20 years? And for those of you arguing about his appearance of Forces, well, fun, I don't count that, because that was basically Sega teasing us with an appetizer. This is the full-blown main course, and I am going to fully enjoy every moment. We're only 1 week away from the game, and less than 2 months from the movie, so the hype train has completely no brakes at this point. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, Continue celebrating the Year of Shadow and stay fearless.